Today we're out in Franklin, North Carolina in the Patton Valley area. So we're looking at laying out a couple of possible house locations. Macon County Environmental Health is going to come out here this afternoon and meet with us, kind of lay out the septic location where it needs to do their soil test evaluation. So I'm trying to get them 2 house sites to pick from because we got a lot of boulders, a lot of rocky soil up here. It's not the easiest site to build. There's going to be some decent sized trees going to have to come down, clear this land to get ready to build. Every lot, every piece of land in the mountains is going to have its unique challenges as far as the builder perspective is concerned. We've got a pretty steep grade. There's a lot of large stone, a lot of large boulders. So I'm roughly checking 30 by 40 just to get a quick 1,200 square foot footprint. It'd be nice to be up on the hill a little further, but it'd also be a little easier build to push it down here and not have so much digging on the side of a mountain to do. If we can get a basement, fantastic.
Do you know what the elevation change is on this property?
On the lower end it says 2,280 to 2,360, so 80 feet. I mean 80 feet from here.
Down there
I
on
don't
the
know if
truck
it's a road bed or if it's here.
Where you're saying that.
Up to the top of that property.
Right.
I mean, not the top of the ridge by no means, but just where the stake is.
But we're gonna walk up to the top and look at where the old logging road dead ends up there.
Almost 100 foot straight up.
Yeah.
To make me feel old and out of shape.
Freaking billy goats live up here. Oh, you remember that song Granddaddy used to sing?
The bear went over the mountain.
Yep.
The bear went over the mountain. Sing it to Caleb and Evie.
Do you?
Oh yeah, dude, I love it. I can still remember him and his voice.
Oh yeah.
His old Granddaddy Reese voice singing it. It says we're at 23, 28.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of people move to the area to build at high elevations. They want a view, they want to see something, and they enjoy being in the woods.
Goodness knows we need people moving into the area for the economy, but everybody wants a mountain view. You know, they say, hey, we're coming to the mountains, we want to see the mountains. 100 years ago, nobody wanted to live up here on the top of the hill. Yeah, everybody, you needed farmland, you needed flat, valley, river bottom land, because it's easier to build, it's easier to live, and you're not coming up and down the mountain. Of course, back then they didn't have the access to machinery and equipment and gravel and, stuff like we do now, and it is a beautiful view, and I can understand why people like being up in the higher elevations to build homes. It's a little more costly.
Think anybody will watch this?
The YouTube video?
Obviously, I know.
Yeah, so right behind us is going to be like the front door to this house. So our corners are roughly there, 40 feet across, 30 foot down that way. So where we're standing is kind of the front porch area and or parking, depending on how much we can dig out of that bank back there.
This bank. I can see it now. The missus comes out and says, here's your coffee.
Here's your coffee.
Have a good day at work, honey.
Yeah, I don't know how these kids.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting DoorDash again for the 7th time this week.
Where do you put the snow, Josh? Show us where you put the snow.
I don't know.
No, come on. Show us where you put the snow.
Your nose, maybe?
Yeah, get it, dig it way on up in there.
Snuff box. Where's our colonial ancestors in their handkerchiefs or kerchiefs and snuff boxes?
They got lost.
Yeah.
In a lost colony.
I don't know why anybody want to snort a line of snuff. Yeah.
Look at
if you're out in the woods, you gotta have a chainsaw.
Look at that use.
Look how old this is.
Look at that Husker.
55 Rancher. They probably don't even make these anymore.
Probably don't.
Now
Tell us about it.
Now I sound like my Uncle Vic. I've had this saw since I was probably 18 or 19 when I bought it, no joke. I've had it for like 20, whatever that is, 23 years. It's a good while.
Is that the original bar?
No, I've bent some bars.
Bent some bars.
Yep.
Okay, well,
You're making edits for Daniel now.
Yes, I am. We'll introduce Daniel soon.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do our timber frame job up there in Highlands. All right, so we just got done meeting with environmental health. They came out here to lay out the septic for us. And so I'll take you guys real quick to show you setup over here.
What the heck's even that?
Basically, we have one run. This first set of blue flags is going to be first drain fill line, and then the pink flag. So for second line, there's another blue flag up there. The other line, and then so basically, we'll get the machine in here. We'll start installing the septic parts on another day. First, we got some tree clearing to do and some brush burning to get out of the way. But anyhow, that's where it's at. And then we're going to drop the house right over there somewhere. And it'll have this septic system is going to be a pump system. So we'll have a tank, and then it pumps the water back to this drain field up here. So that's all for now.
I like it. I'm a little too into you. Got me up over the moon.